Oh yeah.
It look like me and Rod got away with another body. This on me.
Leveled up, time to break the bank.
I ain't finna tell you how Rod got away with this shit.
Never rushed the game, playing cool, had a hustle smarter just a flex hard. In my bag, now these nigga mad, I'm in clutch like Jordan in a fourth quarter. Level up, it's time to break the bank. Now them diamonds on Fiji, it's real like a saint. Do what I want and you do what you can. I might flex on the air, cause I ain't ever thought. I ain't never really after nothing, been down bad, but nigga never burn me. Got out my feelings, winning, got some money, I got on short, they ain't say I was coming. Don't play with me, nigga, you don't want problems. If I spot them, then you know I got them. Blood on the floor, now I'm me mob. Treat them like harder when I rob. Fuck nigga can't get me, they know that I'm with it. You late and you late, bitch, I'm torn in the city. Them pass out of Houston, that shot out the Whitney. I elevated, upgraded my image. I move like the mattress, I sleep in the lean. Now my mind on the million, I'm still to the green. Put the rack on my feet, bitch, you know that I'm clean. We all ball, she gon' fuck on the team. I don't play by my people, you know how I get. I might owe with the glizzy or throw with the stick. Kissing the thread, we gon' spin a little bit. I might swerve on the block until the nigga hit. I'm type of people, you doing the most. Meaning mountain more, you got by the toe. We sure we don't miss, man, you know how I go. We took the power out of them, they got gold. Got steppers on gold, and that's the truth, nigga. I ain't gotta say much if the nigga want smoke. Make his ass in hell, nines ass angel done. Better let them know. Oh, if they try to play, they gotta lay with us. Tell a nigga to come play with us, cause it ain't never been safe with us. It's out allowed to speak, she gon' need a breather. Keep it playing with her, I could never keep it. Niggas ain't my people, I can't trust them either. Fold under pressure, singing like a reed. 5-1, but them rats made me bigger. Cocky at the fork, ooh, I'm that nigga. And ain't nowhere else, smooth little nigga. Only on the mic, that's when you a killer. I got on my ass when it got me a bag. Been humble too long, that's why I'm a brag. I double back for all the shit I ain't had. Leveled up and left a few on mad. More right than Serena, they bust out the park. They stuck in my skin and no need for a while. If it's my shit, guarantee I'm a pop. The ticket out the hood, they know that I got. So we can play it how you wanna play it, but I'ma do the shit I wanna do. Around here, it ain't never safe. Cause we gon' move how we wanna move. If he try to test us, we gon' kill him. Do his act like monkey in the middle. When I say it's so, then it's official. Slide on the block and watch him hit him. They slide on my name. Now I'm more henny, nigga don't know what to do. I'm out of their range. Man, I can't make the game so uncomfortable. On the bond, they can't defuse. Too many options I could never choose. Go against me, then embarrass you. When I drop a nigga never lose. Yeah.
bitches. And I'm still sitting above you niggas in traffic. Convertible trucks only from here on out, man. Fuck it. Big wheels and shit, I don't need no excuses. Get out my way if I'm cooping unless you stupid. Do you wanna ride with Sandman? What you want me to do? Come on and slide with Sandman. I can only be me, baby. That's you all I know. Get high with Sandman. Where you wanna go? Come get fly with Sandman. We flying, bitch. You wanna ride with Sandman? That boy rude me. Come on and slide with Sandman. So mean and vicious, I swear. You gon' get high with Sandman. It's such a vibe, don't you agree? Come on, get fly with Sandman. You right here with me. You wanna ride with Sandman? You could be anywhere in the world. You might as well slide, or maybe not. Sandman. But we here tonight, motherfucker. You gon' get high with Sandman. Don't bring me down, I'm too high. Come on, get fly with Sandman. So put your hands up, touch the sky, nigga. Yeah. Who you ride with? Who you ride with? Who you ride
I fell in love with you, oh yeah. I can't stop loving you, oh yeah. No matter what you do, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I fell in love with you, oh yeah. I can't stop loving you, oh yeah. No matter what you do, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I fell in love with you, oh yeah. I can't stop loving you, oh yeah. No matter what you do, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ever since I fell in love with you, you've been there. Dudes say they used to mess with you, I don't care. Cause losing you the only thing I stress and I fear. But I ain't never going nowhere. You ain't never going nowhere. Going nowhere. Call me David Blaine with the gain of way I make them other lanes disappear. I make them disappear. You could call this love a slip and fall, cause I'm slipping and falling for you, oh yeah. I'm falling over. Baby, I can see this going far. I ain't talking no months, I'm talking years. Yeah, I'm talking years. Baby, we could paint the perfect picture. I'm just hoping one day you can see it clear. I hope you see it clear. I'm so in love with you, I'm scared. I might wake up in the morning and you're not there. See, losing you the only thing I stress and I fear. But I ain't never going nowhere, and you ain't never going nowhere. I had to make it clear. I fell in love with you, oh yeah. I can't stop loving you, oh yeah. No matter what you do, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I fell in love with you,
Oh yeah, I can't stop loving you. Oh yeah, no matter what we do. Oh yeah, I ain't never going nowhere. Hey, you hear it. I'm back. It's your girl Imani, and this is Authentic Philosophies, and I'm back in the house with my co-host, and I'm hype.
I'm hyped to hear it too.
Yo, she's been holding it down for the past month, maybe month and a half, it seems like. I just like kind of went MIA. I didn't tell anybody I was even going to be gone that long, but life happens. And when life happens, it's nice to have a team who can hold you down while you gone. Yeah, shout out to Lucci. Shout out to Lucci. Thank you, Toucan. Thank you. Shout out to Took as well, because he's been holding it down for me while I was gone as well. I hit Took up like last night, like, Took, I need this and this and that and this and that. And he was like, all right. He had it ready for me the beginning of the show. So shout out to Took, because I was gone for a month, and even though I hit him up like last night, he got everything done for me. So when y'all need stuff printed, boom. But when y'all need things done,
We got our cups done.
yes,
We got our cups done.
so when y'all need things done, make sure y'all come to the G Shop and get everything that you need printed. If it's a
Custom-made.
t-shirt, if it's a cup, if it's a hat, if you need some socks, Toucan will print whatever you need to be printed. You just need to let him know quicker than 24 hours. You're not me. You got to do it quicker than that, though. don't hit him up at 24 hours expecting to have your things done immediately, because it may not happen. It may not happen that way. What's going on with you, Lucci, man? What's been going on?
Well, first we're going to say shout out to Kay and shout out to Sam,
Shout outs.
because they helped me hold it down
Okay.
while you wasn't here. So shout out to them.
So part of me being not here was also me being unplugged. So if I seem like I don't know what was going on, is because I really don't know. I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't listened to music. I haven't watched a show. I haven't done Instagram or Facebook or any of those things in the past month, because I hear a lot of dams in the background. Because the new year was a refresher, and it's important that you unplug and you reset your mental health. And I think that a lot of the time outside distractions prevent you from being able to think clearly. So here I am back, clarity, after I took a month off from the entire world, and actually went back to work. So that's what I did too. I got a real job. Like, when I say real job, I mean, like, we got to work for somebody else and somebody else sign your check. Like, it's better when you sign your own, when you make your own. Yeah. However, sometimes you have to work for somebody else in order to fund the things that you need for yourself.
That's right. Home health aid sucks, but I love it. It's a love-hate thing.
Love-hate thing.
Yeah.
I'm a receptionist now at an animal hospital. And those people crazy sometimes. It gets to be very hectic. Very, very hectic. I used to be able to be in the back away from the people. But after back surgery, now I can't be a nurse anymore. I have to be at the front desk, sitting down, answering the phones, because I've got all of this knowledge that I've got to use. And so I was like, well, let me, use it at the front desk. And those customer service, you got to have a nice, nasty personality to deal in customer service, especially in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Because the people that you deal with all the time aren't very pleasant. And it's hard to convince people to spend $2,000 on their dog. Some people don't think that's important, so it gets to be a little bit irate in there sometimes.
I'm like, just put that dog to sleep.
And sometimes that's what they'll do. They're like, listen, I can't afford it. I'm like, we got this option and that option. They're like, look, I can't afford it. I'm like, look, I get it. My own cat, oh my God, my own cat had almost died. It's my second day working there. He decided that he wanted to get extremely sick, something that's called a urinary blockage, and he couldn't pee at all. He just had a bladder the size of a grapefruit, and he just was going in a litter box and not able to go to the bathroom at all. This is fatal. In like 3 days, he'll be dead. So I was very happy that I had a job, because there was nothing I was going to be able to do had I not been working at the hospital. So shout out to the hospital, because they let me bring him in at 10 o'clock at night, and they saved his life, and they put me on a payment plan, so I didn't have to pay that $2,000 up front, because it was not cheap at all for him to be hospitalized for 2-3 days and be on medication. And now he on a special food. Cat stressed out. He got to be on Prozac now. Like, what?
That's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But y'all have to understand, when I talk about my cat, this is not just a cat. Like, I have this cat tattooed on my, you might even can't see it from there. I have this cat tattooed on my body.
That's your
like,
baby.
That's my baby. So it's not like I probably would have sold my soul. I just needed to know who I signed it over to. That's all I need to know, is who I need to sign it over to, because like, that is my baby. Gotta save my baby. Got to. So that's what's been going on with me. Oh, and I retwisted my hair, because let's not forget that I locked it up. So let's not forget that I'm locking it up. And it's still kind of soft. It's not in the lock stage, but I was able to wash my hair for the first time. last night, and I feel so much better. I was like, thank God, because I don't know how much longer I could have gone without washing my hair, because when you're natural, and I was doing my fro, it was a wash and go. So I was able to wash my hair every other day or every day, and I love like letting the water run in my hair. So now it's like,
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
no, not at all, not at all. But I did my own
Get the
retwist, so
spray
I'm
bottle
proud.
and just, spritz it up.
I see. Now I gotta learn all the tricks of the trades of the lock world, because I'm not, I'm just a baby in the game right now.
You gonna get
Just a
it.
baby, but I got all of these locks around me, so I know it's not gonna be hard for me to get some advice.
Nah.
Shout out to Poe, he in the building. What else did I miss? What happened on Friday? What happened this weekend? I saw things on Instagram. Now that I'm back on Instagram, I saw all kind of things happening this weekend.
I don't know what happened this weekend.
No, I saw Chef performing, and I saw Gio performing. They look like they was at 11:22. That didn't happen. I might have been imagining this. Like I said, I've been out the loop.
I just wasn't there. So I don't know.
Okay, well. Didn't you say something about a Dutchie Man event that took place? When was that? Was that the weekend before last?
Yeah, that was the weekend.
See? That's how y'all know I be completely out of the loop. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Geminis, because Dutch is a Gemini. That's random, but like, shout out to Dutch. I'm a Gemini. That's why I said that. In case y'all don't know, y'all wondering why, that's why I said that. But we have all of our branded things up here, and we're branded. And today, that's what we're going to be talking about. How to start your brand, how to build your brand. Why do you want a brand? Why should you want a brand? Why, should you have your own business? And what made us decide that having somebody else sign your check wasn't the way we wanted to do this for the rest of our lives. So we're going to go over some of those things with y'all today. And, you get a little bit of insight on what we do and why we do it and why you should too. I'm going to let Lucci take over.
Well, where the hell do you want me to go? Because your ass is all over the place.
I don't know. I'm here, and I didn't just here. I'm just happy to be here. Hey, y'all, I'm happy to be here. I got on my bright yellow hoodie. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to, like, today. It's just, I'm here.
Good color.
It makes me feel empowered. I'm not gonna lie. This yellow makes me feel empowered.
Green makes me feel empowered. Green has been my color for the last couple months. I don't know.
Green is a good color though. I was trying to transition to green for a little while, but yellow speaks to me. Where you want to start? Because I'm all over the place.
All right, we're gonna start with the Monday recap. When we talked about the Chinese New Year's, and we talked about Chinese zodiacs. We talked about the 12 animals that each year represents. I'm not going to say them all because I don't feel like it. We talked about how this is the year of the white tiger.
Okay, white tiger.
I had Sam on with me. He found out he was a dog. I'm a horse. And you found out what you are.
I'm a monkey, a water monkey specifically. I just had to add that specifically. It said gold horse, but she was like, that's metal horse. But I'm like, gold sounds so much better. Horse. Like, gold is probably every 1,000 years I get to be a gold horse. And so she a gold horse. She don't want to admit it because she humble, but like, she's not metal. She's gold. There's way more value in it. Way more.
I'm both.
She's both.
I'm just all over the place. Just everywhere.
I like being a water monkey. I wonder if that means I can swim. Gotta mean I can swim, right? If I'm a water monkey.
I guess. I mean, I'm a salmon too. There's so many things we gotta go into because we gotta go into totem poles, right? And all that other shit.
We're gonna have an episode definitely that's gonna be dedicated to more of our different astrologies, different designs, different understandings of yourself and how you can categorize yourself to understand how you can move, more freely or with more understanding.
And we talked about reoccurring dreams.
Ooh.
So I keep having reoccurring dreams.
What dream is that? Did you already talk about it? I missed it. Damn
it. I mean, I talked about an old one. I didn't talk about the one that I have now.
And what is that?
The one that I have now is kind of weird because I'm like in 4 different places. Like, it's like different scenes. Mm-hmm. But I go to all these different places in my dream.
Yeah.
and it's like the same people. It's like either we in the hall or I'm at the dock. I'm at the beach, and I'm in like a big ass house on my grandma. It's like my grandma's house, but it's not my grandma's house. The outside look like it, but the inside
But
not.
inside don't.
And then it's like my old block from when I lived in Northeast. It's weird. It's like a bunch of different neighborhoods.
Is it the same thing happening in the dream or just the same setting?
Either I'm getting chased or somebody chasing me.
Yo, so that is crazy because I have the same dream. Like there's the same like couple of settings. There's a school setting where there's like hallways and classrooms and stuff. There's a school setting. There's sometimes there's a hotel setting, like a lobby and like rooms like that. There's always like a suburban setting.
Get out my head.
Where there's like a house and a yard. Like there's a suburban setting, and a lot of times in that specific house, the bottom floor is always damaged. Like it either like needs a lot of work, or it's flooded, or it's on fire, like whatever. But that bottom floor is always like in shambles. I never
see no bottom floor. I'm always in like a maze. Like, oh shit! Like it's you go through one door and it's like steps up here and then another room right there.
Right. I was running because I was like, when you said you was running from people, I'm like, I was running from somebody too. I was running, but I'm always my dumb ass. I'm always running up. Like I don't know. Like in movies, I'd say, why you run up? You can't get out if you run up. But I always end up in the attic or on the roof, or y'all know in the apartments. Y'all can go in the closet and it's like this square that's cut out, and you have to like push it up in order to get inside of the attic. It's like that is how I end up in the attic most times. Like it's not like an easy access attic. Like I gotta climb in the closet, I can get outside and like push the attic open. I'm in the attic waiting to die. Like why outside? I don't know. In the dream, I'm like, why do you always run? Here.
You gotta talk to yourself before you go to sleep. Like,
don't
go upstairs.
Don't go
out
upstairs.
The front door. Find the front door.
Sometimes I'm like climbing out the windows. Like, why did you go upstairs just to climb out the window? That's so dumb. Like, I don't understand it. And then I'm in the woods sometime at this like log cabin kind of house. It's always the same scenery though, so that's where we need to look into that. A lot of times. I know they say if you're running for something in your dream, that means you're running from something in real life. But like, I face my fears, so I'm really curious as to what my subconscious feels like I'm running from.
Both. Like sometimes I'm chasing somebody. Like I'm trying to get this person, but I can't never catch them. Or sometimes I'm running from somebody. But
just every time it's the same thing happening. I really feel like when I have
all
those
the
dreams,
settings are the same though. Like everything.
I feel like
it's different events happening, but it's the same.
Yeah, but it's the same settings. It's like I'm being chased by different people this time, but it's the same places. I'm going the same like few set of places, which is very interesting.
And you never know, like when you transition to. I'm like, how the fuck I get at the beach?
Right.
I was just in the hotel lobby.
Yo, the last time, one of the more vivid times that I had this dream, the people that were chasing me were like, you know, like Mr. Smith type. Matrix type, like black suit wearing, black SUVs, machine guns. Like, what did I do? Like, why?
We got issues.
Wow, what's happening? What's happening in my dreams? But the thing is, dream. Yeah. All right. It's funny we having that same reoccurring dream now.
So, on Friday, we talked about like. Did we start on our goals for New Year's? I feel like I did a little bit. Started driving a little bit until it started snowing.
Ooh.
I made it all the way home without crashing.
That's good. It's good when you don't crash the car.
I was like a little bit, but you know, I'm gonna get that together. I'm gonna get my braking together and shit.
Okay, you gonna get it together.
Yeah, and I could park.
Oh well, that's the hardest thing, really. Like you get that out. Once you get that out the way, because when you in Philly, you have to know how to park. There's no like I don't know how to parallel. You have to learn how.
And
to
I did my
park.
first U-turn.
Oh okay. See, look, she out here whipping and whipping. Now I want to hear that song.
Look at you.
Right, I would say now I want to hear that song. 2K, make sure you put on the list for the break. Our last minute musical request.
And. Sipping with Sammy trailer dropped for the live concert series, which is starting on Wednesday, February 9th. This Wednesday.
That's this Wednesday.
That's right. It's going to be live on YouTube. It starts at 7. So make sure you go and Sip It with Sammy on YouTube and catch the live concert. Music by DJ Nate. You know it's gonna be lit. The lineup is the shit. So
I'm ready.
make sure y'all tap in.
Ready. Live concert on Wednesday, February 9th. What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Don't miss it.
And they also, Flyboys did an interview with Young Mo the Great. And he had a song called On God. I forgot the other song, but I like the song On God. It was the shit. And they interviewed him, so go check out Flyboy Friday Radio and check out Fly Girls. And we are on every Friday, 3 to 6. 3 to 6. I had to think about it.
I was like, where are you going with this? I'm
trying
to fill in the blanks.
You're not, though.
I'm rusty. Apparently.
See my eyes going in circles and shit. Like, help me. Every Friday from 3 to 6.
Every Friday from 3 to 6, you got the Fly team. You got the Fly girls from 3 to 4. You got the Fly boys from
3 to 6.
4 to 6.
I'm at 4 to 6. See, I fucked it up.
Oh, that's why I was recapping for us.
I'm gonna shut up and let her do it.
All right, listen. I ain't even been. I had to request off every Monday, and then they was like, I can't have every Monday and every Friday. So now I'm like, all right, well now I got like people trying to switch shifts with me. Like, can y'all get me off on Fridays because like I have to be at Fly Day. Like, there's just no way around that. Like, this is what happens when you have a job and they make your schedule. Then they mess up what you're supposed to be doing in your life to build your brand. So it's like, all right, pump the brakes.
Well, why you can't make it? You just put one headphone in and you just listen.
Right. Because I'm tuned back in now. Because I definitely can.
All right. Good. We got time today.
Time check.
So, what made you want to become an entrepreneur?
Are we asking this specifically to me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, specifically to me was, because
I'm sorry, Crusty Water.
Working for yourself is making your own money on your own time. I have, like I said, I'm a receptionist at an animal hospital. I have done that since I was 14 years old. That's pretty much all I've really done outside of like little small odd jobs and customer service and things like that. But it just got to the point that it was like, okay, I'm not going anywhere up from here. Like, this is where I'm going to be. And this is the money I'm going to be making. And how am I going to continue to survive if this is my only source of income? Like, we know it's hard to just have one job and afford a place and then the bills and the things that come with it unless you have a roommate. Like, unless you have someone else living with you, like, it's hard to afford those expenses on your own if you're just working one job and you don't have any other source of, passive income.
Right.
So it became, okay, what am I? Like, what do I want to do? Because until that point, I had never even thought about really having my own business seriously. Like, it was like, this is what I love to do. And as long as you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I loved what I did. And so it didn't feel like I was working, but I realized this is work because I'm not ever going to move up from here. And I was like, it's a couple of things I'd like to do. I literally went online and was like, home-based businesses, and went through like 100 of them. Like, what would I actually be good at? And I got down to like lip gloss, and I was like, ooh, I can make lip gloss. And for a short period of time, I really thought I was going to be making lip gloss. But let me tell you how hard it is to make. Like, it's messy and it's sticky. And it was like, I don't like the cleanup process. Like, I felt like a big kid. I was having fun. I was mixing colors and flavors. And it was like, yeah, this is cool. And then it was like time to clean up. And I was like, I don't really, this is a lot to have to clean up.
That reminds me of what I'm dealing with right now. Because I let my kids do resin art.
Oh, yeah.
It's all over my bowls.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even say they could use my bowls. Now I gotta throw my bowls in the trash, forks in the trash, wash rags in the trash.
In the trash.
Feel like I need to throw the sink in the trash.
Everything. I gotta just throw the whole everything away
in the trash. The fuck?
Everything's gotta be, because it's like messy. Like, nobody wants to be messy. But then I was like, you heard of like network marketing or pyramid schemes?
Yeah.
you either have somebody who calls it one thing or the other. Someone who calls it network marketing actually believes in it. Someone calls it a pyramid scheme does not. I actually believe in network marketing sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're actually someone who can, like if you're a good salesperson, you can benefit from network marketing. But if you're not a good salesperson and you don't have, you know, the gift of gab and you can't talk people into things or convince them that this is necessary, then you're not going to do that good. But during my time of making lip gloss, I was like, well, maybe I'll do it like network marketing and I'll have someone else like sell the lip gloss for me. But like, I don't want them to sell the lip gloss. I just want them to like come to the meetings once a week and then they get paid to learn how to build their own business and then use that money to build their own thing. Because I feel like you sell something better if it's yours. You're not going to sell it if it's not yours or if you didn't create it or if it doesn't mean anything to you. And so it was like, now I just wanted to motivate people. And I was like, well, maybe I should just be a motivational speaker. So that's what got me like, I'm going to be a life coach and a motivational speaker. And that is what I decided on because my passion for helping other people, you know, see the importance in having their own brand or seeing the importance of just being themselves or tapping into your passion and getting paid for your passion. Like that became my passion, not actually selling an item, but encouraging other people to find whatever their passion is so that they can be successful entrepreneurs, so that they can successfully have their own businesses because, you know, you have to sometimes have that 9 to 5. You do. During this time, I came up with the wealth formula and I was like, you have to have a 9 to 5 because your 9 to 5 will fund that 5 to 9. That's what you do when you get off work. That's when you work on your home-based business. And then 9 to 9 is when we go to sleep. So from 9 to 9, you have to have a passive residual income that's still coming in. If you're not making money while you're asleep, you're not making money. Like, it's as simple as that. If you're not making money while you're asleep, you're not making any money. If you have to actively get up and do something to make money, that you're never going to be wealthy. Like, you're never going to reach that threshold that you want to reach if you have to actively do something to make money. So it's important that 9 to 5, you take that money and you fund that 5 to 9 so you can get to that 9 to 9. And that's what the formula became. Like, okay, you know, you're 9 to 5.
That's why you get into investing.
Exactly. Investing, stocks. Listen, I'm about to start selling feet pictures. That's passive.
No, that's nasty.
It's a market for everything.
When I was like 15, some guy was like, "Oh, you got some pretty feet. How much can I pay you to suck your toes?"
Oh wait, now that's hold on, back up.
Away from me.
I didn't say nothing about putting your mouth on me.
But that's the people that's going to get those pictures, is what I'm saying.
They can put their mouth on a picture. How much you want for the picture though? Like, I'm gonna be sleeping while you buying it. That's all that matters. I'm gonna be asleep. I don't actively have to do anything.
We're gonna sell those cups right there. We're gonna sell these cups. That's what we're gonna sell. We're not gonna sell them feet. We're gonna sell these bags.
Well, for those of you who don't have Lucci dictating whether you can sell your feet pictures or not, just know like things like that really are options. People really out here doing that. But you know, I'm just saying passive sources of income. That's not stocks and bonds and, you know, investing, because that is not like direct, it's not immediate. Some sorts of passive income are immediate. And those are the kinds of passive incomes that are immediate. I didn't have a better example. I'm sorry. Just that was the one that came to mind, because that is the one that I actually considered. Like, authentic philosophies, people. This is what we're talking about. Authentic philosophies.
Your authentic self.
So what else? I guess that's my answer. My long answer is because I went from wanting to do one thing to completely deciding to do something else, and knowing that when someone tells you your entire life that, you know, you bring energy to a room, or your energy is contagious, or you have a nice smile, or you speak well, like all of these things accompanied, like, oh, you're a speaker. Like, oh, those are traits of a speaker. You might as well just be a speaker. Like, get paid for the things that you're good at easily. Like, the things that you do best with the less amount of effort is what you should be getting paid for.
Right.
Like, that's what you should be getting paid for. And it kind of just boils down to that, getting paid for who you are. See? Getting paid for who you are. You make the brand. You got LouchieTotes. LouchieTotes. You getting paid for who you are. Like, your name is your brand. You are your brand. Sell yourself and know your worth. Know your value. What about you? Why did you decide that you were going to be an entrepreneur?
My answer probably going to be all short.
That's okay. I took up enough time.
Honestly, I want my own shit. I don't want to work for nobody. Like, I don't want to be under nobody.
Don't want to be working Fridays when you don't have to.
I don't never work on no Fridays.
Right. See? Benefits.
I mean, my job, I work when I want to work.
Sound like you already kind of work for yourself.
I do. With home health aid, you kind of do work for yourself because you get to pick who you want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you negotiate how much you get paid.
Okay.
So, yeah, pretty much.
But you was tired of doing that.
I mean,
you don't want to continue to do that forever?
I don't want to do it forever, but I do like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love old people. I love taking care of people.
It's a hard job. I don't think people realize how difficult that
this big
actually is.
And I got to turn you and you're paralyzed. Mm-hmm. And I can't because you this big. For y'all that's not watching, I'm like 6 feet.
For those of you who are not watching and just listening,
it's like 6 feet.
She's describing someone who's about
when you like that big and I gotta turn you to change you and wipe. All right. I quit. I'm not coming back.
It is. It's a difficult thing. I know it's hard. I used to work at a nursing home, so I understand. Like, that job is not easy at all. And I'm very sensitive. So, like, my heart breaks for people who are in those situations, and I couldn't do it anymore.
It was so funny because she was like, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so big, and you need someone to help you. You need someone to help you turn me. Give me a hug." So sad. I'm like, oh. Because I was pissed off at her. Because she don't let me change it the way I need to. And it get fucked up. I had shit rip. And she big. All right.
No, the lady that I took care of that was big, she was like, you got to make sure you clean that good. You get down in there good. And I was like, oh, no. I was in high school. Like, I was still, like, training. I was new at all of this. Like, this is what life is like. Like, looking into the private lives of individuals who've lived on this planet for over 70 years.
And all I could think of is when you get that certain age, you need, everyone work out. Just work out. Just work the fuck out. Work the fuck out. Eat healthy. Stop eating meat. Just eat fish and vegetables and fruits.
Pescatarian.
Just work the fuck out, please, because y'all bodies at 90 and stuff, it would look a lot better if y'all just keep it together. And it'd be easier for, people that got lift y'all and stuff. Easier for someone to have
to help you if...
Work out. But, I just don't want to work for people and shit. Like, I want to work for myself, and I got a vision, and I want to buy land, and it's going to be LouchieTown, and it's going
LouchieTown.
All my kids going to have a house.
Yes.
And we just going to, it's going to be my town. Then when my grandkids come, they're going to have a house, and the town just going to get bigger. Mm-hmm. It's not a cult.
No, it's not a cult. It's called a community, because actually me and my brother have discussed doing the same thing. Like, I'm like, when you start buying land, I'm buying land with you, because
we gotta get a football
we
field.
need to start, cultivating this community. And some people want to call them tribes, call it your family. I don't care what you call it, but if you have to invest, that's investing, buying land, building houses, being on the same property as people who you love, and that way y'all are together.
With your own
you can afford exactly. You're like, okay, now you got to go to school to be the accountant, and you have to go to school to be the doctor, and you have to so you have people in there that can do those things.
I told all my children, everyone got to go. Somebody got to do electric, somebody got to do plumbing,
carpentry,
air
farming. Somebody needs agriculture,
air
because
heating. Oh, they learned that from their uncle.
The agriculture portion,
all that farming.
Gotta do agriculture, because we are coming to a point. If y'all not in the grocery stores, groceries are high and few and far between. It seems like I couldn't find milk in the store the other day. So unless we about to start having, I do drink milk. I don't need to slaughter a cow, but okay.
I never liked it. Even when I was a child.
Back up to it just not being milk, and everything else is expensive too. Not just the milk, or not expensive, but not existing in the stores.
Everything's disappearing.
It's just disappearing. So it's like when we
It's
were growing our own
because
vegetables.
we don't have shipping coming like we normally do.
No.
To bring all the shit.
Drivers, gas is $4. Like nobody don't. Nope.
All right.
Jeez. Today is a good day. Anytime the first time I left and I came back, this is how the episode was. It was just a lot of laughing and a lot of scatterbrain thoughts and topics. So we had a topic for today. We touched on it a little bit so far. Where we at?
All right. So you kind of talked about like your business as a child or whatever. Or was that like, or do you want to go into that again? Or?
No, you talk about your business as a child. What did you want to do? I feel like I talked a lot.
No.
I feel like my start in my business story took up a minute. We were talking about like in high school.
What was your first business as a child? So my first business was basically selling candy and shit because my mom used to give me like $30 a day, and I used to just buy a bunch of snacks, a bunch of candy,
and resell it.
Sell it at school.
How old was you then?
I was like, however old you was in 4th grade, I don't know.
Oh, you was young. See, I ain't have no businesses young. I didn't start till high school trying to make CDs and selling candy and doing nails and stuff like that for money, but I didn't do anything when I was young, I don't think.
See, the school I was going to, they had us doing banking. They had us learning Chinese. And this was in Northeast. This is Cornell Elementary. They had us, like, the money that they give the children now in school, like, for being good, we had to earn that money. Like, we had to make our own businesses, our own resumes. We had to make our own banks, our own jobs. And from 2 to 3, that's what we did.
Yeah,
we had paychecks.
That doesn't really sound like a bad idea. I mean, we always talk about how schools don't get us prepared. That school sounded like it was getting you prepared, and I guess more schools should be prepared to do things like that.
They don't do that no more. They don't have no one coming. Remember the police dog and all that shit used to come in? Whatever it was, I can't remember. Dare and all that shit used to come in. They don't have none of that shit coming in no more.
No.
They just said, fuck these kids.
No, that's another reason why, if I had children, I would homeschool. Because, like, I don't really see the benefit in, like, someone with 30 kids to take care of and my child not having, like, individual attention. But it's a lot of work to homeschool.
I watched a documentary on how school was started. And it was actually started because they didn't want the natives to basically, like, be natives. They wanted them to be like them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they enforced
colonized.
They made them go to school. Or they couldn't shop at their shops. They couldn't eat their food. They couldn't, like, blend in if they didn't go to school with them. Like, they made them, and then they put up laws and made it mandatory for the people that didn't want to send them. And then that's when what made Social Security cards and birth certificates.
And then you got truancy laws, because if you don't go to school for this many days, you got people coming to your house wondering where you at. Where it's like, when do things become options? Like, if I homeschool my child, like life school my child, like teach them the things in life that are actually relevant, like show them the world, not sit them down in a classroom for hours on end with teachers that aren't paying them any attention, students who might be possibly picking on them or not. You know what I mean? Like, school is difficult. Like, yes, you need that social experience, but like you can experience social things outside of school. It doesn't have to be the school setting for your child to be socialized, and that's just my personal opinion.
I think it should be a choice.
Right.
Well, it is kind of a choice now because you can choose if you want your child to go to virtual school or to go to or to do homeschooling. So it is a choice, but it should be a more better way,
better options.
Yeah, instead of like being solely.
I mean, because that brings you back to like having your own business. Like as a parent, if you have your own business and you can create your own hours, and that gives you options on how you can raise your children. But if you have to work a 9-to-5 job and you're a single parent, you have to send your child to school because what you need is a babysitter, not a teacher. Like you need somebody who's going to be able to keep an eye on your child while you're at work. And that's why I said like a lot of times school is just babysitting. Like it's not them getting what they actually need unless you're paying for the education. Right. You need a nanny who's gonna be able to be there. I just feel like one-on-one attention is what children are lacking, and that's why all of them go to social media for attention.
School and all that stuff. They don't have them go to school and all that. So steps you should take when starting a business. Write a business plan.
Number 1.
Oh yeah, number 1. Write a business plan. Form goals and objectives that start with a detailed outline of what you want to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go in on it?
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you just want?
I mean, I thought we were just gonna 1, 2, 3,
bang.
hit
All right,
4,
bang.
5, 6.
2. If you feel like you want to chime in, then chime in.
Yeah.
All right. Now I gotta read all this. All right,
No, just
all right,
do that part.
2. Start a capital.
Start a capital.
Start a business.
Mm-hmm.
You need money.
That's the
Whether
9 to
it's your
5.
own, or you get a loan, or you just gotta save some money, put some money to the side. I actually downloaded an app. It's called the Albert app, and it'll take like $10 out of your pay or out of your savings. Like you could choose every 2 weeks, or you could choose how much you want to take out of your account. Mm-hmm. So that's a way to save money to start your goal on what you want to do for your business. You could put some money to the side. So 3 is setting up a legal business structure. So setting your company up with an LLC.
Mm-hmm. That's when you get with K. That's when you get with K and you get your business right. That's step 3.
Wrote right there.
Oh, you wrote it? See, hey. I actually text K like, hey, when can I meet with you this month? Because I got to get my LLC done like ASAP.
This protects your personal assets and your business from debt and liabilities and stuff like that. But just get with Kay and she's gonna elaborate more on it.
If I'm touching, she got all the info you need.
All right. Number 4 is obtain a federal employer. So that's oh shit, I ain't even finishing it.
I was gonna say, when'd you miss it?
I seen that. Federal. I can't even say the word right.
You need an EIN is what you need.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
an
what
EIN.
you need.
Because I can't say certain words right because I have a lisp. So it doesn't come out right for me.
Rose laughed so loud just now.
Certain words don't come out right, and I didn't get that corrected. So.
What's the EIN? Obtain your EIN number is what number 4 says. What's number 5? Maybe he's lisp friendly.
All right. Wait, what is this one?
This looks like satisfy business leasing requirement. So I guess that's based on your different states and cities and towns that you're in, and you need certain licenses for certain things. Like you sell alcohol, you need a license for that. You can't just say I'm selling alcohol. I'm not just making drinks.
Legal way.
Yeah, you gotta do everything the legal way. You don't want to get in trouble or have them shut your business down.
Or go to jail.
What's this? What's the next one?
Establish a web presence.
Oh, so that's like your website or like social media?
Yeah.
Or like YouTube. So any
online networking.
Any online networking that you can get your hands. I mean, even Reddit and TikTok, all of those things are good networking platforms.
Oh, you get your business card out.
Oh yeah,
business cards. Developing business
business cards. And if you don't have the Canva app, you should invest in the Canva app because you can make whatever you want on that drawing. And like I created my own business cards and I'm digging around in this bag because it's like, where's my wallet at?
I have your business card right here.
Well, but still, where's my wallet? Oh, there it is. There's the business card.
You're not going to be able to see it because it's bright, but we're going to take a picture of it
and then we can post it because you can't see it.
So you can see it.
Yeah. But anyway, on the front, it has the logo and it has the slogan because when you have a business, you need a logo.
That's right.
And you need a slogan. My slogan is it doesn't take cash to create change because as a motivational speaker and a life coach, I don't want anyone to feel like that they have to have money in order to make changes in the world. Like you can do things. You can smile at someone and make their day better. That didn't cost you a dime. And I think people think that they have to spend a certain amount of money if they want to, create world peace. Like, no, not necessarily. Like it's one step at a time. And
just
if you don't have the positive and bringing the light and the joy and the peace
butterflies
and prosperity. I know you see that's why the butterflies. I'm pointing at the wrong thing on the logo. The butterflies on the logo. It stands for your transition from one life path to the next.
Ooh. All right, where are we at? Number 8. Opening a bank account, or a merchant account to protect your corporate, your LLC.
Yes.
So make sure that it's a separate account from
Your personal
account.
Right. Once you start your LLC, you do start to accrue business credit. So, after a year, I think something like that, you establish a certain amount of business credit. I don't know. I'm not really like that versed. Like, you got to get with Kay. Ask Kay. She
Font
knows.
Philly on Instagram.
There you go.
Number 9 is identifying where to get help. So know where you need to seek help, especially when you need legal advice from like accountants or attorneys with specific questions about your business, and establish a board of advisors, mentors to help you along the way.
Mentors. Try to find someone. I was gonna say we got a building full
Yeah.
of mentors.
Glockware.
Like when I think I talked about it. Like when I decided, like, oh, I finally got my business. It was like y'all don't understand. Like I'm the last one on the team. Like everybody out here doing this. But that's the motivation that you need when you're around other people. You can't. You're gonna do what your circle does. Look in your circle, and if your circle of people are not ambitious, they're not successful. All y'all do is sit around and smoke weed and talk shit every day. Also, that's all you're gonna be doing.
Spot.
That's all y'all gonna be doing. Now we might sit around and smoke weed, but we're probably talking about business. Like one of my favorite quotes was actually it's Eleanor Roosevelt, and it's like, small minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, great minds discuss ideas. Great minds discuss ideas. If you're not sitting around discussing ideas on what you're going to do next, or what you want to see change in the world, or you're just sitting around talking about other people, because it's necessary that you're paying attention on the steps in the order that they're done, and make sure you get the business plan together first. Don't go trying to get your LLC and you don't even have your business plan together.
Yeah.
Like, you need a plan. Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Create your business plan and then go on Instagram and go to Font Philly.
Font Philly, facts.
And okay, from Font Production.
Because she covers actually like 5 of these steps.
She really does.
She really is like a part of 5 or 6 of these steps. So that's where you need to go. That's where we're going. It's where we all go.
Yeah. So, what, you want to do your quote?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did a quote just now, but that wasn't the quote of the day. Actually, that's just my favorite one that I have on at the top of my head. But like the quote that I wrote down today is to be aware of little expenses. Be aware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. So the little things that we spend $1 on, $5 on, that we don't think is actually impacting our income. Like if you're trying to save up for that capital to have your business, but you're constantly buying backwoods, you might want to switch to like not a expensive wrap, or like budget
buy in bulk
or buy in bulk. You can buy in bulk. You can do that. You got to find ways to limit.
Don't go to the Dollar
Tree.
Because everyone that goes in the Dollar Tree be like, oh, it's just $1. And then
you come out there with $100 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you spent $100. So
now it's $1.25 tree.
It is the $1.25 tree. I was in there yesterday and I was like, everything is $1.25. So it's not the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the $1.25 tree. When did they do this?
They lied. It's a petition to like change it back to $1 because now they false advertising.
Yeah, because it's not the Dollar Tree anymore.
They was the last one.
The last available. Now y'all $1.25. I was like, I did not get this.
What if I ain't had 25 cents? What if I only had 15, like, for the taxes?
Right, exactly. Because at first I don't even think it was tax. Like I felt like it was just $1, and if you walked out of there with $60, it was 60 things. It was $60. Like now it's like $70 because you got to add the 25 cents on there. That's not even. That math might not be right, but don't check the math.
Well, I guess we can go into the weather.
What is the weather? Because I got this fly ass hoodie from Toucan, and it's keeping me warm. So I don't really need nothing else. I hope how cold is it? How cold is it?
So the weather of the day is 34 degrees with a high of 37 and a low of 28.
Winter day. Low
It's still cold.
I mean, that's a warm day in Philly. A warm winter day in Philly, considering how cold
Not
it's
with
been.
the wind.
It's raining outside though. That's not on there.
It doesn't say. It
It
says
is
mostly
a
cloudy.
day
So
lies,
maybe
'cause, I mean, it was drizzling when I got here.
I mean, it's not showing me earlier, but it says it's
Well, it
gonna
must be
rain later.
over.
So So it's going to start raining it is going to start raining at 12. It's not raining now. It's going to start raining in 5 minutes, I guess.
Oh, right. In 5 minutes, you be prepared. Get your umbrellas.
And it's going to stop at 1, and then it's going to start raining again at 4. And then, it's going to stop again at 5:30, and then it's going to start raining again at 6, and then we're just going to have rain all night.
I'm going to say, basically, it's going to be raining on and off all day. So it's going to be a wet, dreary day today.
But still get done what you got to get done. Don't let that stop your day.
No, not at all.
On Tuesday, it's going to be 39. On Wednesday, it's going to be 50. On Thursday, it's going to be 50 but cloudy. On Friday, it's going to be 46. On Saturday, it's going to be 55. And on Sunday, it's going to be 37. And on Monday, I'm going to tell you again, because it's probably going to change, it's going to be 30 degrees and cloudy. So, yeah, that's the fucking weather.
We got the week weather now, not just today. We just let you know for the week. For those of you who really like listening to the weather, because there's people who really enjoy that part of the show. Like, people really wait till the end, like, what's the weather like?
Thanks, my weather fan.
Right. We call her our meteorologist, Lucci the meteorologist, coming to you with the weather every Monday. And if you follow her on Instagram, she posts the weather for you too. So
I do. Not every day though, because sometimes, I oversleep and it don't get posted.
But sometimes she does. So tune in. Pay attention.
Let's say every other day I post the weather.
Make sure you following us at LouchieTotes, at Walk with Imani. You can also look me up on YouTube now, where you can find my videos that will help you get your life together. So you can follow me on that's Walking with Imani too. Walk with Imani, sorry. On YouTube. Walking is the do I want the ing? Still deciding whether I want the ing.
Let me do the giveaway real quick because we got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes?
Yes, we do. So we're doing a giveaway. It's a Lucci Love Tote. Inside of it is going to be chocolates, teddy bear, a mug, a gift card, candy, a bottle of wine, a rose petal blunt, and we are both putting in 2 shirts.
And the mug. You put the mug? You said the mug already?
Yeah, I said the mug. So this is the mug.
It's the mug.
If you can't see, it'll be on. It's on Instagram. All you have to do is go to the giveaway post that's on my page and put hashtag LTote in the comments, and you will be entered in the raffle, and we will be saying who is the winner of the raffle on our next show.
Got it.
So
you got a week.
Yeah, you got a week.
Make sure you go and comment. Otherwise, I guess we out of here.
We are out of here.
All right, we out of here too. I see the mouse moving around. I'm like, we gotta go.
Don't forget to catch us on
Fly Girls. Fly Girls on Friday.
Every Friday, 3 to 6.
All of that, 3 to 6 in the Fly. Oh.
I'ma just
music.
I've always been the one to learn from my mistakes.